Plum Hill Preschool. We were here about a year ago, a lot of these same folks, when we launched an effort to fund free preschool for every child in our state. Well, I'm proud to say that thanks to you, the voters of Colorado, more than 2/3 of Colorado voters said, yes, we believe in kids, we believe in our future. And especially in this day and age where politics seems divisive, it was great to see Republican counties and Democratic counties and rural Colorado and urban and suburban and people from all walks of life come together and say, you know what? Kids should have preschool. And today, we're signing the bill to implement that and move forward. The funds for preschool start in 2023, and there's time to get ready. Colorado is moving from laggard to leader in early childhood education. I want to thank Speaker Garnett, Representative Sirota, Senator Fenberg, and Senator Buckner for their critical work on this area. We have a lot of folks to thank today, and I want to begin by thanking them. Christina Heil from the ECLC, Mary Alice Cohen, Director of Early Childhood Education, and so many of our philanthropic partners, Susan Steele from the Buell Foundation, Sue Renner from the Miraz Foundation, also an ECLC member, Nicole Reel from EPIC, which is businesses supporting early childhood education, Steph Clothier from the Gary Community Foundation, Kelly Causey from the Colorado Children's Campaign. Do we have County Commissioner McQueenie here too, Jeannie? Is she here? Yeah, Jeannie, I saw her in Eagle County yesterday. She's also an ECLC member and a leader on early childhood. Jen Walmer from DFER, thank you, Jen. Jennifer Stedron from Early Milestones. Thank you all. And of course, this bill is named after, this is the Anna Jo Haynes bill, law, and we're joined by Anna Jo Haynes. Anna Jo was the named proponent of the preschool initiative. Then thankfully the legislature referred it. And so the one that was able to go forward and passed with even more votes with the coalition that they built. So we're very grateful to that. This bill begins the implementation. We empower providers, advocates, businesses, county leaders, school district officials, and most of all parents who know to make the best choices for their kids. And this bill will open doors for quality preschool. You know, probably like a lot of people that are standing up here, these are folks that are active. They're generally folks who've been active. I was able to afford preschool for my kids, and that gave them a strong start. But you know what? Not every Coloradan can. And even those that can often struggle to make those high-cost preschool payments. This bill, help is on the way for Colorado families. It's about the kids, but it's also about helping Colorado families meet their rent and put food on the table today without having to give up giving their kids a strong start. To put the law into action requires a lot of work. It brings into focus the importance of high-quality preschool. And to be clear, there's a role and there is increased state support for daycare as well, and we know that's needed for parents' busy schedule. But high-quality preschool is what gives kids the social and academic preparedness to succeed in kindergarten through 12th grade. We have with us the CDHS Executive Director, Michelle Barnes, and the CDE Commissioner, Katie Anthus. And I want to thank both of them for putting kids first. It's really easy for leaders in state government and too many folks to fall into this is mine and this is yours and I'm fighting for mine, and all too often these little guys are an afterthought. And both of you have worked tirelessly in your agencies and reminded everybody working in early childhood, let's make this work. This is about the kids. It's about the future. And I want to thank you for that really far-sighted leadership. Which will be a great legacy for Colorado. So thank you for that work. We really have learned a lot from the successes of other states. Speaking of other states, I want to acknowledge Elizabeth Gerginsi, who's the Secretary of Early Childhood Education in New Mexico. Her husband, Scott, is our early childhood advisor in our office. And we you can take this back to Michelle Lujan Grisham. We're going to do an even better job in early childhood in Colorado than New Mexico. Look out, New Mexico. We want Colorado to be the best place for kids and families, and this bill will help us get there. We hope even more states follow the lead of New Mexico, of Colorado, of other states that are really creating a focus on those birth through 5 years that are so important for the development of kids. We are so excited at the active engagement of leadership at the state capitol, Speaker Alec Garnett, a champion of early childhood education, Senate Majority Leader Fenberg, Representative Emily Sirota, Senator Janice Buckner. Your leadership helped make this a reality. Let's give our legislative champions a round of applause. This also wouldn't have happened without the tireless advocacy of early childhood advocates. Anna Jo, everybody up here, and so many more who aren't here. And not just in Denver, not just in the Front Range, across the entire state, who helped pass EE, who supported this bill and provided input into how we could get the best early childhood education, bang for our buck, to help kids and help families. This sets that in motion. I'm now honored to turn it over to the Speaker of the Colorado General Assembly and a champion of early childhood education, Alec Garnett.
Good afternoon, everyone. What a celebration. You know, bill signing ceremonies are really an opportunity to talk about a journey that a bill has been on. And I feel like this is not just about this bill, but this is about an issue that so many people across the state care about, but wouldn't have been possible without the work of everyone standing here. So everyone, if you could just give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you so much for your hard work. I mean, nothing's cuter than looking at these kids and knowing that every kid across the state is going to get the same opportunities that they've had. And it really isn't possible without the leadership of Governor Polis. Governor Polis has led on full-day kindergarten, has led on preschool. He understands the importance of early childhood, high-quality early childhood education. So can we all please give the governor a huge round of applause for his leadership. And to Anna Jo, thank you for your vision, for your tireless efforts, for knowing that this is where we need to go way before everybody came on board with the same vision. I know from seeing in my own children how enriching high quality early childhood experience can be. I have a 5-year-old, an almost 3-year-old, and then in 2 weeks I'm going to have a new one to go on the same journey, which is the developing brain is like a sponge, and making sure you have access to play with your friends, to pretend you're sleeping on the table, to make sure that you're playing, you have splash day, that you are learning to read and socialize. It's so critically important, and this is going to pave the way to make sure that Colorado can get this right. 1304 would not have made it across the finish line without the extraordinary leadership of one of the best early childhood experts and leaders in the state, Representative Emily Sirota. Can we all please give Representative Sirota a huge round of applause? We can build our state back stronger by seeing and visualizing opportunities like this. The fact that we get to sign 1304 into law today as the first step, and then know that we're going to continue to work on this as we go into next session, it's a very unique opportunity. So without any further ado, let me turn this over to the leader in the House on this, Representative Sirota.
Hi everybody, I'm Emily Sirota. Welcome to beautiful House District 9. I am so thrilled to be here today. I was saying earlier, today is a tremendous day for Colorado's kids and families. Earlier today, the governor signed a bill to increase the state earned income tax credit and finally fund the Colorado Child Tax Credit. And now here we are to establish Colorado's Department of Early Childhood to truly lift up Colorado's children, families, and early childhood providers. We know that this time in the lives of young children is often the hardest for families. Costs are high. It's often when parents are making the least amount of money in their careers. And it is the time when sadly children are most likely to live in poverty or most likely to be homeless. And so we really today are saying we are going to prioritize early childhood. We are going to elevate it, and that we have the Department of Education, the Department of Higher Education, and now we will have the Department of Early Childhood, so that we can make life easier for our families, for our kids, for our providers, so that we can streamline, blend and braid those funding sources to truly leverage all of the incredible programming that we have and the funding that we have to improve our kids' lives. And so I'm very grateful to be part of Team Early Childhood. You are all on it. This is a tremendous effort, and I have truly enjoyed the journey. We have a lot of work ahead of us, but I am so grateful to be here today. We're working with the administration, Governor Polis, Speaker Garnett, and all of you to make this a reality today and to create an implementation bill so that we can come back here next year and show the good work that we have done. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. I want to it's such a great pleasure as governor to have such a great partner as commissioner at the Colorado Department of Education, and like all of us, she's been through a heck of a year in education. It's been especially challenging this last year. I was proud that with her leadership and the leadership of others, Colorado led ahead of many states in a safe return to school, and I want to thank her for that work. And we'll turn it over to Commissioner Katie Anthus.
Well, thank you, Governor. I see that our constituents are getting restless, so I'm gonna keep this short. But I'm just really grateful for the amazing partnership we have across the state for this work. I'm really grateful for the governor for making this a priority and education a priority. All governors say they want to be an education governor, but I can attest that this governor truly is an education governor. From the agency perspective, and we focus on implementation, that's really what we're focused on, is providing a high quality, building on the amazing work of the Colorado Preschool program, and providing that same high quality access to everyone across the state. And so we hope that it becomes easier for families to engage and more seamless, and that we see the outcomes in our students. And I know that we will do that with our amazing partners and our partner, Michelle Barnes at CDHS. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Michelle Barnes.
It's so nice to be among so many friends today. It's rare that you come to an event and you're like, I know almost everyone here. So it's good to be with all of you today, and I'm here on behalf of the Colorado Department of Human Services to show our support for the new Department of Early Childhood. As Commissioner Anthus says, they've been working on the educational aspects of young people, preschool, all-day kindergarten, and whatnot, and all these amazing parts of the governor's vision. But today we're bringing together a fulfillment of that vision by starting from the day the child's born through their educational attainment. Colorado Department of Human Services works with children and families from up in early intervention programs and family stability programs, and helping have a whole family, whole child approach to our work. And as the governor said, today doesn't feel like we're losing that focus. It feels more like a wedding, and we're putting together the good work that lots of departments have been doing and lots of partners throughout the state have been doing, and bringing it together to celebrate that a child's life continues on a spectrum from the earliest intervention through all-day free kindergarten. So I'm really excited to be here. I feel like, Katie, you and I are like the mom and dad of the bride and groom. Yeah. You can pick your role.
Are we the bride and groom? I think we might be the
Maybe we're the bride and groom.
Kids going off to school. Yeah.
And I also want to acknowledge Mary Alice Cohen in our department, who's led the Office of Early Childhood. and her great work and her focus on making sure every child's ready for preschool when they attend. So with that, let the celebration continue. I think we toasted. And Governor
Sign the
Polis,
bill.
would you mind signing the
Okay, I'm
bill?
gonna sit down here, kids. Ready? We're gonna make this preschool for every kid. Pretty exciting, right? Ready? Yeah, he signed it over here. There he is. Right there, he signed it. Oh, it's Anna Jo. Yes, let's have Anna Jo join us.
Just about as tall as the kids.
Ready? I want to use all these pens so people can see they're all used for preschool in Colorado. And Anna Jo, since it's your bill, why don't you sign it right below my name here? Right there. It's official. Congratulations.